What's going on, people? How's everybody doing? This is your boy Ed with another episode of Confessions the Podcast. And tonight, I ain't feel like putting no lights on. I didn't feel like getting up. I'm in bed, obviously. I just wanted to share. Um, just doing some praying before I went to sleep. And it's like, how do you know when you're on the right path? Or how do you know that that was a good decision? Or when did you not be concerned about, your responsibilities? Um, how can you be sure? And I'll be honest with you, in this moment, as I'm literally going through this, um, I'm learning to really just lean on God more. And what that looks like is knowing that He cares for me, for He knows the plans that He has for me. He plans to help me and give me a short end. Um, Knowing and believing, or believing and then knowing that He desires to give me every good thing. Um, Knowing that word that says He is concerned about every hair on my head down to the sole of my feet. Um, Knowing that word that says He's given His angels charge over me to bear me up lest I dash my foot against a stone. Um, Knowing that He's forgiven me and that He has cast my sins away into a sea of forgetfulness. Um, Knowing that He said that I am healed and set free and that I am free indeed. Believing His word when He says that His will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So I say those things to say it's about what we speak over ourselves. It's about what we speak to ourselves. And it's about the thing that we sit in. I was listening to someone last night speak about casting your net out again uh, on the other side. Casting your net out again on the other side, coming from, I believe it was in the book of Luke, when Peter and possibly his brother was with him, but they going out fishing for the day. Didn't catch anything. Nothing worth writing home about. And so they came on in and kind of cleaned their nets up and just kind of got prepared for the next day. And before they could actually start the journey to home, here come Jesus. And they spoke with them, and He instructed them to cast their nets back out. Mind you, they just wrapped everything up. The lights is off. But Jesus say, turn the lights on. Let's give it a go. And they listened. And the catch was so big it was about to capsize the boat. Um, the purpose of that, in the nick of time, just when you think it's darkest and you're at your lowest, and you're in need of that right now, He always comes through. And I just want to encourage you to keep on going. I know it's not easy out here. I know it's a sucky space a lot of times. You know, it's heavy on all of us. And it is hard to smile. It's hard to be positive. It's hard to be patient. It's hard to sometimes just stay humble. Because for me, I feel, I believe that my life is so much more than where it is right now. But to still be here and not be sure about tomorrow, that could become stressful. I will say that I want to thank God for Jesus, because even when I stepped into this situation, and this is speaking to the growth, I didn't just get here. It was a lot of starting and stopping, irking and jerking, ups and downs, topsy turvy. But one thing I did, because you will be tested to make sure you got it. And I was faced with the situation. And before I could even begin to really process, calm immediately gripped my heart. Excuse me. And I chose to run with that. I chose to run with that. Now, is that race easy? No. But I believe God is faithful. And I don't know what tomorrow holds, but what I do know is that He is there and He's with me. And that He loves me. And He wants me to never lack in any good thing. He takes pleasure in blessing me. In spite of all my wrong, He desires to shower me with gifts. He loves me. And I know that is a concept that I don't know. It is foreign until you know. And I am still learning. You would be amazed. You'd be surprised to know the nights that I've cried and that I've been scared and been angry and been unsure and felt literal pressure on my head and on my person, like my soul was heavy from the pressure of not knowing and didn't know what to do and didn't know how to do it and was sick and tired of my mess at the same time. So it's this journey is not always an easy journey. More often than not, it's difficult. And it's not difficult for the sake of being difficult, but you're going to be tested. You're going to be tried. Um, there is no shortcuts. But we have help. I got on here to share with you guys. I'm so sorry, to encourage you all. And I think I end up encouraging myself as well. But that's usually honestly how God works. The gift that He gives you and the thing that He calls for you to do. As you freely give and bless others, you're freely given to and you're blessed. Like my heart is full in this moment. And I really hope yours is as well. I hope that you don't quit. Allow God to show up for you. And take the time to get to know Him. Just take time to get to know Him, man. I have realized, like, it's so much that I want to do for people, and in so many ways I want to help. I have huge dreams. Like, I have huge dreams. When I realized that with God nothing was impossible, I just went to the moon and stars. with the things that I want to do for people. But when I look around in this world and, you know, the state of it, the politics, how we are harming the earth that we live on, how we are killing animals and destroying forests and just really being vile and disrespectful towards each other, I'm like, I think the first thing that we need to learn how to do is fall in love. I think that's the most important thing, because in falling in love, um, your soul is saved, your life is spared, and yes, you will still go through stuff, but you're now set aside. That's the most important thing, because for me, what is life without peace? Imagine if being in this moment, just imagine being in this moment. Pick one of the most difficult times you've ever had, and that maybe even be now. But imagine being in that moment with no hope and no way out. And because in your head everything is on your arms, like on your shoulders, it's your responsibility. You don't see a way out. The beauty of that moment is that doesn't have to be forever. It no longer has to be true. You actually can receive help. And you can learn how to lean on the help that you have, because some of us belong to them and we've been set aside, but we don't realize it. And we're still struggling, trying to figure out and find our way. It's literally about having a conversation, and you have to pace yourself. God ain't moved because we cry and throw temper tantrums. He don't want us sad. He don't want us hurting. But he not moved by that. What he's moved by is our faithfulness. Are you gonna be faithful or no? You know, like, are we gonna stay the course or not? That's what moves him. And I'm really, I promise you, I'm fighting. And some days I have to fight harder than others to stay the course, because I promise you, I just really sometimes just want to give up. I just want to give up. Whew, I just want to give up. But I'm gonna keep on pushing. I'm gonna keep on pushing, because I want to see what the end gonna be. I know God is with me. He's not left me, and He remains even now. And I don't have anything to worry about. And I just want you guys to receive that you don't have anything to worry about. I mean, literally, all we could do is our best and trust God with everything else. You know, I'm learning to recast my net. Literally, because God said that He is not willing that I should suffer and have and be lacking in any good thing. Like, He's not willing. He don't get pleasure watching me suffer and struggle and scrape. That don't make Him happy. That don't make Him happy. And this is not like a message of just so focused on prosperity. That's not the point. The point is, that's in this moment what I'm dealing with. That's where I'm at right now. That's a piece of what I need. And then it just, honestly, it makes sense. If you are a child, if you are called by name, by the king over all things, created all things for His good pleasure. I'm just saying, that sounds like royalty to me. That sounds like royalty. That just sounds like royalty, and I just refuse to think less, even though I be around this thing stretched. So I just hope that these words provide a balm to your issue. Um, Maybe set about cleansing that wound, resetting it, changing the bandages on it, holding your hand, or just, giving you a hug. I just hope it does something wonderful for you, and maybe even if it's a nice, cool drink of water, to push forward. I just don't want you to quit. I'm striving myself. I promise I'm here with you. I promise I'm here with you. But I do thank you for tuning in with me. And God bless you. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you. Bye.